Смотреть мне противно на ваши заботы, что не мыта посуда и в трубах засор. Все это нелепо, вы вспомните предков, что прожили в мире, где мусор и смрад. Но исчезла надежда, он смахнул пыль с одежды, хитер и красив, с прической крутой, съела смелость в его глазах, отбросив былого прах. Живите и дальше, а мне уж пора, хуза, давно уж пора. Как спето в легендах, герой милосердный спас юную деву от жуткой судьбы. Верхом на коне, с врагом на хвосте, закрыл свою даму в закатном огне. И от вечного сна пробудилась она, но герою за вольность влепила леща. В голове ее жесткий диск издал последний писк, но вас к тому интереса уж нет, хуза, давно уже нет. И знать бы хотели, что случилось на деле, в запятнанных свитках истории той. Никто не узнал, как шрам тот попал на милую голову в пути их любовь. Но сердце гонит тоску, пока бьет пульс к листку, девица не сгинет и будет жива. Он не ждал больших наград, но маленькой был бы рад, хотя тут все спорно. Продолжим рассказ, хуза, продолжим рассказ. Ты дивишься сильно, что картридж фальшивка, но страхи откинь же, таков был их план. Он спас всю планету, хоть ненависти нету, чему удивляться, так сделал бы сам. И коли хочешь ты меня заставить тратить все и вся, мыть там посуду или мусор носить, это докажет лишь одно, что потерял ты нить давно, не слушал меня. Хуза и есть сама суть, хуза, здесь спор просто круть.
Привет, привет. Сегодня у нас понедельник. Мы продолжаем проходить вторую часть Депонии. Мы остановились на том, что собирали сознание Гуал по частям, параллельно разрушая весь черный рынок. Ну, мы еще отца встретили, да. Потом... Что там еще было? Я вот не помню. И 5 часов, и не пролетели как 5 минут. Вот. Сегодня постараюсь тоже, хотя бы часа 3-4 посидеть, если получится. Я не уставший, я немного замученный просто. Вот. Так. Дайте мне секунду. Грохот просто. Блин, а как мне ОБС-ку починить? Ладно. Ага. Мы остановились на слайдах. Методом научного тыка. Теперь надо будет подобрать варианты, где он не будет Капелявить.
The stage is set, the show can begin.
Нери.
Don't you ever give up. One last time, all right? And I'm not gonna laugh.
Get your act together or you're out.
Okay, now this is just a spot, just for starters.
Just a spot? And that is your concept?
No, it's the wrong slide.
If you handle your troops the same way as your presentations, then forget it.
Janish is right. We're just wasting our time with this show-off.
Oh, too bad. I was so looking forward to the concept.
Wait a minute. That was only a test. It's not a spot, of course.
What is it then?
A symbol.
A symbol?
How mysterious.
The concept sounds pretty exciting already.
Positively mystic, with just a hint of legend.
Shut up, Leibold. And what does it symbolize?
It shows what will become of us if we don't act right away.
Wow, this is shocking.
You're a pretty glib talker.
But do you have any proof for your claim?
I most certainly do. Here.
What's that?
Взрывная башня. Ладно, так, базар гненцев.
An Organon bombing fort.
Uh-huh, go on.
Our enemy will try to make the planet explode.
Yeah, okay, but what are we gonna do to prevent it?
Вуи. Привет, Тофи. Fight him.
Our troops need to strike first.
Do we now? And where would that be?
Кэл, привет. Даже должен быть смайлик медведя, ну ладно. Ты вытащил луки. Нет, не было времени. Найс название стрима. Я старался. С таким названием народ сейчас полетит. Куда? Я ничего не обещаю.
I am in possession of secret knowledge about the exact position of one of these towers.
I remember. Keep talking.
Our enemy might detonate a bomb here and put an end to all life, marine and on land.
But what shall we do about the other blast towers?
Goal and her brain implant might mean an important trump in our hand.
So far, I understand it all.
Can you give us a brief summary?
I will do that.
No, you don't have to do that, Janosch. I can do it myself.
Только сегодня, только на нашем стриме, да?
Uh-oh. All right. Whatever happens.
Берем, говорит, губку, резинку.
Show the first slide again, will you?
Exactly. What was that
Господи.
exactly?
An Organon bombing fort. Our enemy will try to make the planet explode.
Блин, на втором. Сразу.
Oh, my belly hurts.
He's done it again.
What a jerk.
Oh, just when it was getting really exciting.
I am disgusted.
Ищ.
Get lost, you scoundrel.
Oh, man.
I blew it.
С первым я угадал. Это база.
Don't you ever give up.
One last time, all right? And I'm not gonna laugh.
Get your act together or you're out.
Соливар прошел, теперь можно 20 атаков кобальта, можно убивать экономик систем. Окей. Захватывай там потихоньку.
A symbol.
And what does
What? This here, but the
I'm
Так,
here.
может
what's
быть...
that?
Это была
organ-
база.
Uh-huh.
Э,
Our enemy will try to eradicate Deponia.
Yeah, okay, but what are we gonna do to prevent it?
Напасть было, бороться было. Может организовать...
Our team will dare to attack.
Do we now? And where would that be?
м, Местоположение было, координаты было. Расположение. Расположена одна из баз организованных. Размещена. Тут на английский надо еще переводить параллельно. Это немного сложновато.
I obtained topographical data locating one particular Organon fort.
I remember. Keep talking.
Our enemy might
М, м, м. Это может-
detonate a bomb here and put an end to all life, marine and on land.
But what shall we do about the other blast towers?
м,
Goal and her brain implant might mean an important trump in our hand.
So far, I understand it all.
Сейчас опять
Give us
ржать
a
будет,
brief
да?
summary.
I will do that.
No, you don't have to do that, Janosch. I can do it myself.
No, I will summarize this.
Uh-oh. All right, whatever happens, don't laugh, Rufus.
Show the first slide again, will you?
Exactly. What was that exactly?
An Organon bombing fort. Our enemy will try to eradicate Deponia. Our team will dare to attack.
So far, so good. And what is this?
You obtain topographical data locating one particular Organon fort. Our enemy might detonate a bomb here and put an end to all life, marine and on land.
Almost done.
Goal in her brain implant might mean an important trump in our hand.
You've understood everything.
Иреть.
Bravo.
That's all very well, but how does it help us?
Жопой по
An
луже.
Elysian inspector named Cletus is currently here on Deponia. Goal accompanied him. That's why she's here in the first place. Her codes
Это
serve to
была
activate
концовка
the
первой
last
части.
high boat in Porta Fisco that is supposed to take her back to Elysium. We have to let Elysium know that Deponia is actually inhabited. Therefore, I will take Goal to Elysium.
But of course, you could try to sway the Council of Elders.
Once they learn that Deponia is inhabited, they'll cancel the blast.
But why should you, of all people, go to Elysium?
Because I'm the spitting image of the inspector.
That's highly unlikely.
But it's true! Rufus and Cletus could be twins.
What a strange coincidence.
And it gets even better. Argus's cruiser has docked at the blast tower I indicated. Its mission is to take Cletus and Goal to the high boat in Porta Fisco. During the attack, Goal and I can make use of the ensuing chaos to overwhelm Cletus, and then I will take his place. What do you say? Are you with me?
That sounds very risky.
But it's our only chance. Any more questions?
Реально, жопой по лужам. О, господи, опять эти дерганные видео. Ну, как будто зависло. В комнате не вывозит. Да, слишком тяжелая картинка. И это всего-навсего видео. Либо кодеки. Нет, не в кодеках дело. Я запустил игру в оконном режиме на полный экран. Может быть, из-за этого. Трассировка все дела. Да, может быть. Я думал, мой комп вывезет Deponia, но нет. Все-таки слишком тяжеловато. Эй. Hello. Не.
That was so cool! You made Janos look like a little idiot.
What's going on here?
Господи.
Janosch?
I must listen and find out.
Короче, сейчас кое-что переделаем. На весь экран, туда-сюда. Ролик HD. Наверное, из-за этого. Так, секунду. Заминочка. Пена. Надо было самую дорогую видюху покупать. На тот момент это была самая дорогая видюха. Ну, как, почти самая дорогая. Так, кто-нибудь вообще помнит, что-то как там было? Сейчас мы быстренько промотаем. Я помню то, что было... Все начиналось с символа.
Don't you ever give up.
Точнее, со знака. Знак.
A symbol.
A shimbo?
This is
But I'm here.
what's that?
С базы я
An
помню.
organ.
Uh-huh.
А вот дальше не помню.
Our
Это
enemy.
вроде...
Yeah,
Бороться вроде, да? Нет, оборону. Оборону. Организовать оборону.
Our team doing.
Потом... База
I
организаций.
obtained.
I remember.
Потом...
Our enemy might.
Что-то у моря. Взорвать бомбу, уничтожить жизнь у моря.
Detonate. But watch.
Потом... Туз в рукаве.
Goal and her brain implant.
Exactly. What?
That's all. But an Elysian goal. Her code. We have to let.
Ну, если он не сдержал, значит все правильно.
Therefore,
But of course, you could try to.
Once they...
But why should you?
because I'm the.
That's highly on.
But it's true. Rufus and...
What a strange.
And it gets Argus's its mission during the and then. What do you say? Are you with me?
That sounds.
But it's our only chance. Any more questions?
И видос такие опять дерганые. А, и нам так сойдет.
Yeah.
Wow.
Януш, ты свой шанс потерял, короче.
Long live Rufus, our spearhead.
Yay! That was so cool! You made Janos look like a little idiot.
Well, how else would he look compared to somebody my size?
So, what happens next?
Oh, well, since you seem to be at one with yourself once again, I suppose we could go ahead with the surgery.
It's a pity in a way. I feel oddly light-hearted with my noble and my sportive traits.
Ah, I could get used to the thought of dating 3 goals.
Rufus, really?
What? It's just that I like every aspect of you, baby.
Oh, you said that so well. Can you please hand me the cartridges? I do miss the other 2. I'll see you soon in Doc's lab. Don't be long.
Рувусу такой этот
She's into me.
определенный взгляд,
What's
когда он
going on
просто
here?
стоит.
Janosch?
I must listen and find out what is going on in there.
Why? What is it that's going on in there? I mean, and what are you doing here anyway?
We are putting your concept into practice. What do you think?
My concept?
Yes, you were completely right, of course. You cannot start a revolution by just sitting around doing nothing. Therefore, we are going to actively snatch the cartridges.
Whoa, wait a minute. Those cartridges contain the mind of my girlfriend.
Girlfriend, in your dreams, first off, Goal is a functionary of the resistance. So, of course, she's going to sacrifice herself for the good cause.
Sacrifice? Are you totally out of your mind?
Unfortunately, another organization has become aware of the Ascension's Codex, or could I say, an organization.
What? Do you mean Donna?
Precisely. The unorganized crime has held
Oh,
up in
sure.
Doc's lab. They took Doc and Girl hostage and are trying to extort free passage. But the revolution doesn't take kindly to extortion. As soon as the clock strikes the full hour, we will system the premises. Actually, Girl left us disturbing. Liebold and I will hold this position.
What?
But that's completely insane.
So it is.
I know these people. They'll stop at nothing. You're just gonna get yourselves killed.
Or me, as it is.
Such is the fate of a freedom fighter, always ready to die for the good cause.
Please, don't act just yet. Maybe I can think of something.
Think of something.
Wenzel always used to dress up as arsonist Cujo Cunning. Even he looked more dangerous than Janosch and his bunch, although his cloak did burn really well. Hello, Liebold.
Hey, Rufus.
How's the siege going?
Could be better.
Not much going on, huh?
There is that. And we're out of peanut flips.
Wenzel always used to dress up. Even he looked more dangerous than Janosch, although his... Hello, Garliff.
Hey, Rufus. Death to the Organon.
The Organon? Well, I thought you were fighting here against unorganized crime.
You, have to see it in context. There is a connection. You just have to follow the leads and tie the ends together.
Speaking of which, your shoelaces are untied.
I know. I just can't get the loops right.
No more questions.
Неорганизованность.
What will you do?
What else? I'm going in there now.
But the place is crawling with unorganized criminals.
I can handle them. Hey, open up. It's me, Rufus.
Yes?
Yoo-hoo, can I come in for a moment?
That won't work. You can use the portal soon, but first, you have to do something for me. Here.
What's this? Another remote?
Yes, it's Liebold's. It seems to be an older model, but
Hey, I know how to use a remote.
yeah, of course you do.
Liebold is the fat one, right? I'm only asking because I haven't seen an implant.
You can do it. When you're finished, you can use the portal. Then I'll explain everything.
Huh? What portal?
Trust me, and not a word to Janosch.
What was that?
Окей. Что он делает?
Huh. I wonder what all these buttons do. Ah, I'll just push the biggest one. And zap! Oh, look at me. I completed an important mission. Yeah, any monkey could have done that. This sucks. What the? There you are at last. What took you so long? Just because you're from the past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry. Huh? What's going on here? Is that you, Cletus? Don't be silly. I'm your future self, of course. These portals are space-time curvatures, and this is the future. Da, 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 da. They
Okay,
call
okay.
him Rufus. Hey, that's my jingle. Not anymore. I'm more up-to-date, wiser, and way cooler than you. Is that so? But I look much younger than you do. What? You rotten baby-faced... Oh, I would love to give you the spanking you deserve, but I guess I can't because I'm already too senile for that. Man, you're such a wimp. There's no way you can be me from the future. I only said that in order to prevent a time paradox. Anybody could say that. You just don't know the first thing about time travel. Yes, I do. No, you don't. But I'm not as ugly as you are. Not true. Not true. You're even uglier than me. So there. Ha! You just gave yourself away. I know I would have thought of a much cooler reply. I actually did. I only said that in order to prevent a time paradox. Oh yeah, right. You just don't know the first thing about time travel. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Future self. What a load of bull. You don't get it, do you? Was I really that dense back then? You might as well give up, Cletus. I'm not Cletus. I come from the future, you obsolete model. You're calling me an obsolete model? Yup, because that's what you are. A stupid, retarded, obsolete model. Huh, I want proof. All right. Anything to make you shut up. A simple test will show that you're nothing but a puffed up loudmouth. Or you. Exactly. So, what am I thinking of right now? No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of Zeeble-Zooble. Ha! Missed it by a mile, you clown. Zeeble-Zooble. That doesn't even make sense. You're an imposter. I knew that right away. No, I'm not. I had to say that so I wouldn't create a time paradox. Yeah, right. Just admit that I won. Why? What were you thinking of if it wasn't Zeeble-Zooble? Well, actually, it was... Hey, future me, old pal, there you are. How's that for a surprise? I told you so. Can we finally get going now? You need to go in there and rescue Goal. So she's really in there? Is she all right? Don't panic. Wink and nod have been put out of action. What? You overwhelmed them both all by yourself? That was nothing. Looks like you're really me after all. How did you pull that off? You'll soon figure it out yourself. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take care of the rebels. Whoa, is that really a gun? No, it's a banana peeler. Of course it's a gun.
Бананы чистит.
Now, you're headed to the lab. You need to free Goal, remember? But I want a gun. Oh, can we fast forward this bit? We can't do that. When I was you, I also didn't get the gun until later. We need to do everything just the same way as before. I don't care. I want the gun. Why won't you get it? If I let you have the gun now, it would alter the timeline. I would dissolve, and we would have to start over from the beginning. Now stop being so selfish and give me that gun, will ya? If anyone is selfish here, it's you. Or have you rescued Goal already? If I had a gun, I'd do it in a jiffy. Well, I did it with my bare hands. If I don't get my gun right now, nothing's gonna happen here at all. You can have it as soon as Goal is free. But why don't you go rescue Goal and I take care of the rebels? Just trust me. You already did it earlier. So if you had done it right away, it would already have happened again over there. Yeah. It's totally logical. I grasped it the first time. Oh yeah? Sure, me too. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you simply do it yourself? Because I need to hold the fort here. And why can't I hold the fort? Because I've got the gun.
Вот это было сурово.
Oh, well, I'll go rescue Goal then. I'm sure I'll do it way cooler than you did, and she'll end up being much freer than she did with you. Please do it just as cool as I did, or I'm gonna dissolve. And that is really painful, you know? Me like. Rufus! Yeah, I know. Spoil sport. But afterwards, I'll get the gun, right? Yes, sure! Through the portal? Yeah, okay. And hurry, the clock's about to strike the hour here, and then the rebels will storm the office. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, what an idiot.
Через шкаф.
Doc! Goal! You're alive!
What's going on? Rufus, what are you doing?
Just chilling.
Killing? Bite out his eyes!
That might not be necessary this time, boss. It's Rufus. He's one of us. What were you doing in Doc's asbestos cabinet?
I, needed some asbestos and accidentally got myself locked up.
Really? You gotta be careful. I lost 2 ants that way. But I'm glad you're here. We're trapped here. Some weird extremists are after our ascension codes.
Your ascension codes?
We were just about to add them to our corporate inventory. That's why we have this crowbar. If they don't leave soon, we'll be forced to shoot our way out.
Shoot them all! Tabula rasa!
Wait! I've got a plan.
Get on with it then. Wink's trigger finger is getting all itchy. Blasted nickel allergy.
Аллергия на никель.
May I? Super. Two more remotes. Great! That should get things moving. Let's see. There's a label on the bottom of one. Hey! It says Donna! Oh, wow! So Donna has a brain implant too. That should be useful. And on the other, well, hello. This is the remote that future Rufus gave me earlier, the one that belongs to Liebold. Obviously, I have a plan. I just don't know what it is yet. Muscles of steel, brains of pudding. An explosive combination, but no less dangerous than the Rufus Special Cocktail. Nitro in the planning and glycerin in the implementation. Something's different. Does she have a new hairdo? No, wait, she's tied up. Goal.
Rufus, at last! You've got to get us out of here!
I'm working on it.
Work faster then! After all, you're the one who got me into this mess!
So you're Lady Goal.
And you are about to become Lady Rufus if you don't hurry up!
Lady Rufus.
What happened exactly?
They were just suddenly there. Doc tried to defend me, almost like a real gentleman. A completely futile attempt. There were 3 of them. They were armed.
Are you all right?
Of course! We're having a picnic here.
Really? With pancakes?
That was sarcasm.
Yeah, I know. No pancakes then, huh? I found this remote. I think it belongs to Donna.
What are you getting at?
Well, if you would let me remove your cartridge for just a moment.
Don't you dare!
Wow. Doc keeps a bottle of champagne in his office.
What? Where?
Sorry, Goal. You'll thank me for this later.
Блин, я хотел другой вариант выбрать. Черт.
I totally forgot to ask. Do you mind if I borrow your mind? Super. So once again, it's all up to me. That's the way. Doc, are you all right?
Oh, right, the gag. There. Better now?
Yes. All peachy.
Okay, then I can leave now, right?
Yes. Well, you know, it's not like we couldn't use a little help.
I see. What exactly happened?
They came out of nowhere. Well, actually, they came through the door. They just overwhelmed us and took us prisoner. Apparently, they're after the Ascension codes.
You think so?
Well, they did say things like, where are the Ascension codes, and so on. I tried to explain that we can't give them the codes right now. They wouldn't listen.
Any ideas?
Alas, no. My hands are tied, so to speak.
Well, your hands are tied, actually.
That, too. Perhaps
И это
Lady
тоже.
Cole can think of something. Her cartridge is still in the implant.
This element on Donna's temple, is that also an implant?
Yes, I mounted it myself. Why do you ask?
I think I have a plan.
I recommend that you get a second opinion.
Just leave that to me.
Do I have a choice?
Nope. Let me try something.
I would cross my fingers for you, but being tied up and all that.
No problem.
Hey, what the...
Бу-бу-бу-бу-бу-бу.
What's the plan?
Oh, the plan has already been completely implemented.
We have the target person, at least theoretically.
Bravo! And how are you expecting to get out again?
Donna is already developing a new plan for that.
Actually, there's nothing to be said against that procedure. What's the plan?
Oh,
We have the
Bravo! And how are you...
Donna is...
Actually, it doesn't look like she has a plan. It shouldn't be all that difficult to outsmart her. Hey, Donna!
Shh. Donna needs to think.
What for? So far, she's done okay without.
What was that?
I'm starving for a cheese flan, for crying out.
Yeah, me too. But for now, we'll have to stay in here.
Even if it means that we'll starve to death.
Ульта от Либельда?
That only works with Lebo, allegedly. Yep, nothing. Obviously, I have a plan. I just don't know what it is yet. Hey, Donna!
Shh. Donna needs...
И... what? Угу, там закрыто, значит.
Hey, where you going?
I wanted to take a closer look at the asbestos cabinet.
Weren't you just in there for quite some time?
Yeah, bummer.
Почему он с первого раза не сработал?
Hey, what are you doing?
Nice body. Although the eye patch might impede my aim.
Don't!
No, it's fine, actually.
Was that necessary?
Did you have a better idea?
Yes!
Too late.
Oh well, one less worry at least. Now all we have to do is subdue the rebels. All we need is a new
Don't say it.
plan.
Oh,
I can feel a flash of inspiration ambling in my general direction. Particles of ingenuity are wafting through the air. Use vacuum cleaner engine with bubblegum? Perhaps later.
does it always have to be a complicated plan?
I thought that's what you like about me.
You seem to confuse me with Spunky Gold.
Spunky goal. But of course, I've got Liebold's remote, right? Everything is slowly falling into place. My past self is going to insert Spunky goal in Liebold. She will then subdue Janosch while I take care of Garlef. And voila, we're out of here!
Past self? What are you talking about? Can't we just leave the same way you came in here?
No, we can't. Because of the temporal coherence and the spatial thingamy and so forth. It's complicated.
Isn't it always?
I'll explain it to you later. Now, we need to find Spunky Goal's cartridge.
Here, might as well take this one.
Hey, awesome! You're not half bad.
Only 1/3, actually.
Just trust me. You go free the others. I'll take care of the rebels. But first, I'm gonna grab a gun.
And I get Donna's remote.
If it makes you happy. Oh man, this is gonna be so totally epic! Finally, I've got a gun too! And who's the better man now? Huh? Stupid future Rufus.
Они пересеклись только потому, что встретились в одном коридоре.
Hey, open up! It's me, Rufus! Uh-oh, that must be me from the past. I should open up, otherwise I'll screw up causality.
Yes?
Yoo-hoo! Can I come in for a moment?
That won't work. You can use the portal soon, but first, you have to do something for me. Here.
What's this? Another remote?
Yes, it's Liebold's. It seems to be an older model, but
Hey, I know how to use a remote.
yeah, of course you do.
Liebold is the fat one, right? I'm only asking because I haven't seen an implant.
You can do it. When you're finished, you can use the portal. Then I'll explain everything.
Huh? What portal?
Trust me, and not a word to Janosch.
Whew. Good thing I have a perfect memory. One little mistake, and I'd have an invalid timeline. But what happens next? Huh. One shouldn't live in the past anyway.
Попробуй вспомнить, блин.
Not necessary. I've got all the time I need. Well then, let's do it. Cool. Now what?
Получается, от Либольда...
There you are at last.
Путь не от
What took
Либольда.
you so long? Just
Ой,
because
этот
you're from the
у-
past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry.
Я тупо открыл
What's going
портал
on
и
here?
все.
Is that you, Cletus? Don't be silly. I'm your future self, of course. These portals are space-time curvatures, and this is the future. They call him Rufus. Hey, that's my jingle. Not anymore. I'm more up-to-date, wiser, and way cooler than you. Is that so? Huh, I want proof. All right. Anything to make you shut up. A simple test will show that you're nothing but a puffed-up loudmouth. Or you. Exactly. So, what am I thinking of right now? No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of...
Забуль-зубуль, зибуль-зубуль. Что там было? Я выбрал первым. Забуль-зубуль или зибуль-зубуль? Ты парня создал, что ли, в домашних условиях? Парня создал? Нет, это опытный образец. Не обращайте внимания.
Zabble-zobble. What? No, wait, that wasn't it. Wow! What's going on now? Are you all right? This is a time paradox, you nitwit! Ow! Oh! Shit, that hurts! Ow! 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 Oh! Oh! Ah! But why? Why? Seems like something just went wrong. Yeah, what an amateur. Yoo-hoo! Can I come in for a moment? Uh-oh, that must be me from the past.
Если что, это не я мотаю.
Good thing I have a perfect memory. One little mistake, and I'd have an invalid timeline. But what happens next?
То есть эта петля неразрывная, да?
One shouldn't live in the past anyway.
Даже если одну петлю разорвать, создается другая.
Well then, let's do it. Cool. Now what? There you are at last. What took you so long? Just because you're from the past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry. Huh? What's going on here? Is that you, Cletus? Don't be silly. I'm your future. These poor... And they call him Rufus. Hey, that's my jingle. No, is that... All right. So... No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of...
Зибуль-зубуль.
Zeeble-zooble. Ha! Missed it by a mile, you clown. Zeeble zooble. That doesn't even make sense. You're an imposter. I knew that right away. No, I'm not. I had to say that so I wouldn't create a time paradox. Yeah, right. Just admit that I won. Why? Why? What were you... Well... Hey, future me, old pal, there you are. How's that for a surprise? I told you so. Can we finally get going now? You need to go in there and rescue Gold. So she's really in there? Is she all right? Don't panic. Wink and nod have been put out of action. What? You overwhelmed? Look how that... Whoa, is that really a gun? No, you're... Oh, please do what I'm good. And that is... Rufus! Yeah, but afterward... Yes! Through the portal? Okay. And hurry, the clock's about to strike the hour here, and then the rebels will storm the office. All right, what a hero. I'm gonna be someone. Shit, what a moron. Who does he think he is? But now back to the mission at hand. The clock could strike the hour at any moment now, and then I'll be ready. All I need now is a little patience, and nobody beats me at that. Patience.
Patience.
Uh-oh, it's about time. The clock may strike the hour at any moment now. Any...
Moment.
Now, that's enough. Strike, will ya? Oh, come on, strike! Ouch.
Did you hear that? The clock is striking the arrow.
And right on the spot.
It's time for your grand entrance, Scarlet. Do I really have to? Quick question. Usually it's you who wins at rock, paper, scissors. But usually it's only about who fetches a fresh bag of chips. Stop trying to make excuses. One for all. And today, the one is you.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
There's been a change of plan. Gold is going to hang on to the Ascension codes.
Turning against the Resistance. Whose side are you on then?
Always on the winning side. Well, sometimes.
What the... It's jammed? Ah! Tough luck!
Or not.
Rufus?
Haha, very good. You made it on your own. Come with me. It's not over yet.
Wait a second.
But, Goal, we haven't got time now for that kind of thing. I mean, shouldn't we wait until you're, back in shape? Oh well, why not?
Ooh.
You really need to shave. Let's go.
Так.
I did it! See? I told you I could. Doc, why are you still trussed up? Lady Goal was supposed to untie you.
But she didn't. She escaped to the future through the portal.
She did what? No problem. Spunky Goal is still outside, in Leibold's body. She'll make Lady Goal see reason.
That wasn't Spunky Goal. That was a cleaning cartridge for my video recorder. The other two goals are still in the machine. Leibold doesn't even have an implant.
But the remote!
Кошмар, говорит, Тантос там еще не переехал. Он переехал, мне фотку скинул. Он приехал на склад Леруа. В общем, рано или поздно он должен этот...
And to Leibold, he seems to be quite distressed.
A case of mistaken identity. Hey! Goal! What's this all about?
I am sorry, Rufus. I just have to make one more change to your plan, I'm afraid.
What? Huh? Change my plan?
Yes. Once again, it's complicated, just like everything that involves you. You cause nothing but chaos. But I'm not made for that. I can no longer stay with you.
Oh, come on. What brought this on? Open up!
Don't even try. The door is bolted. I need a little head start if I want to find Cletus.
Cletus? But what are you talking about? We were going to go to Elysium together, save the world and all that.
It just doesn't work that way, Rufus. You can't let everybody down and still be the hero. That's impossible.
Hey, impossible is my middle name.
You said it. It appeals to you, doesn't it? You always want what's impossible, and therefore you will never be content. You can't come to Elysium, Rufus, because you carry Deponia within you. Farewell, trash baby.
But wait a sec! But Cletus is a snotty jerk!
Cletus is not a bad person, Rufus. At least no worse than I am, and certainly no worse than you.
I'm 1,000 times better than that pretty boy.
At least you would like to be. I forgave you for splitting my mind, for lying to me, for repeatedly putting me in harm's way, and I forgave Cletus for trying to erase my memory. Now you need to forgive me.
But what about your surgery? We need to put you back together again.
What for? So I will be flooded with doubt again? No thanks, Rufus.
Клитус. Ну да.
But we were gonna save the world together!
That may be true for Spunky Goal and Baby Goal, but I am neither as idealistic nor as adventurous as they are. I just want to go home, before it's too late.
В общем-то, сегодня последний день, насколько я понимаю, у в Steam, короче, идет распродажа от разработчика Daedalic. У них много там игр всяких. Например, всю Депонию можно забрать за 70 деревянных.
But I want to go to Elysium with you.
Так она стоит где-то около полторы.
You want to do that? I know you've got something to prove. Because you grew up in the garbage. Because nobody ever believed in you. But would you really be happy if you achieved your goal? No more adventures? No more plans? I don't think so.
But where's the problem? Why can't we save Deponia and still go to Elysium together?
Because it is mutually exclusive, Rufus.
But it isn't. I know I can do it.
This is about what you don't know. Have you ever asked yourself why they want to blow up Deponia?
What's that got to do with anything?
Everything, really. Elysium isn't the paradise you think it is. It is just a vessel, a starship, designed to leave Deponia once and for all, so that we can start over on Utopia, the nearest inhabitable planet. But Utopia is far away. And there is only one possibility of generating enough energy to catapult Elysium there, the destruction of Deponia.
What was that? Elysium is... what? A starship?
Now, do you finally understand? If Deponia is not blown up, then Elysium will soon fall back to the planet. We cannot live forever without a home planet. But Deponia is no place to live. We both know that.
So, Elysium is a starship?
You've got it! Our fathers constructed Elysium so Deponia could be evacuated, so that we can start over on Utopia, the nearest inhabitable planet. But there was only room for a lucky few. They couldn't take everyone.
Well, what's so great about this Utopia?
The grass is fresh and green. The sky is blue. The water runs clear. In other words, it is not Deponia.
Why is this all happening now?
Elysium wasn't designed to float in the atmosphere forever. It took the Organon decades to build the required blast towers. They are distributed all over the planet, and now everything's ready. Ulysses' people stuck to their schedule. Elysium needs to be launched now, or it's going to fall back onto the planet.
What if the Council of Elders knew that Deponia was inhabited?
I don't know. Part of me always believed they would stop the blast then, but that was starry-eyed goal.
Okay, I think I understand now, but...
But what?
Я все равно не понял. Блин, я буду не я, если не выберу первый вариант.
But I still don't get it!
Is it really that hard to understand?
It wouldn't be if you could explain it better. Okay, I think I understand now, but
what?
there must be a way!
There are even two ways. One leads to Elysium, and from there, onto Utopia. The other one ends here on Deponia. If we survive, that is. I have made my decision, Rufus. Now, it's up to you.
Очень интересно, нифига не понятно, да-да-да.
Take me with you to Utopia, then!
And allow them to destroy Deponia. You don't really want that, Rufus. There is too much good in you. Few people see that. You could never be so ruthless. And if you could, how would you be any different from Cletus?
Who cares about Deponia? Just as long as I'm with you!
I don't believe you mean that.
Then let us save Deponia together!
But I've already explained. Saving Deponia would mean the end of Elysium. It would end up as just another mound of trash on this garbage dump of a planet. But I can't live like this. I thought you would be able to relate to that, Rufus.
Блин.
It's gonna be a bit of work. So what?
I've made my mind up, Rufus. I'm sorry.
Из-за упертостей одной девчонки, блин.
There has to be a way to accomplish both! Trust me, I can fix everything!
Just like you managed to fix me.
All I want is a second chance!
You had your chance, Rufus. Deponia had its chance. Sometimes things are actually broken beyond repair. You can keep the other two cartridges. They contain nothing but doubts and silly ideals. I can't use those where I'm bound. I've got to hurry. Donna's submersible awaits. If I don't make it to Porto Fisco with Cletus by the day after tomorrow, it will be too late. Good luck, Rufus.
But... what a woman.
Are you out of your mind? She's gonna kill us all.
I think she's fascinating.
Most importantly, she appears to be the part that knows the Ascension codes. We must stop her somehow.
But we're locked in.
First, untie me, and then we'll think of something. There is always a way.
Yeah, like you need to tell me that.
Господи, вы никуда не делись.
Malevolent karma so close to the drama, causes fresh doubts in her course.
Да, с кодеками проблема.
She left him behind, those still not in one mind, planning to reunite with her fierce fiancé. But if you think it's time for us to resign, so close to the finish line you don't know him at all. For heroes gather momentum on the brink of the Magadon, and fall by the squall, they put balls to the wall. The Tsar put balls to the wall.
Rufus! There you are. Ready for shishash?
Janosch, there really isn't a whole lot of room on the trawler, and,
Yes, it's a shame I can't come. I would love to fight on the front line, side by side like way back then.
Way back then?
Well, early today then, but alas, it's not possible. I have a mission of my own.
Uh-huh. Well, that takes precedence, of course.
At this point, our organization is simply not large enough to take on the Organon.
You think so?
Therefore, I too will travel to Porto Fisco. I'm in contact with the group there that has also taken up the fight against oppression. The passage is already booked. We are going to establish the resistance
Северную ошейку сопротивления.
the nose of the Organon. How does that sound?
Good luck.
Thanks. By the way, I must ask you a favor in this context. When you are in Porto Fisco, you must definitely pay us a visit. I'm certain that people will want to meet the spiritual father of the movement.
We'll see.
Here, you're going to need this.
What is it?
We have agreed on a new secret knock.
Well, the old one was a piece of crap.
Exactly. Nobody was really able to memorize it.
You know, Janosch, I've really got to go.
Yes, time for you to leave. Adventure is calling.
So it is.
Просто свалить неохота.
Calling, will you finally shut up, you numbskull?
At last? What kept you?
We'll never catch up to the submersible this way.
It's not my fault. I was harassed by some bum.
Where are we going anyway?
My Donna self mentioned Porto Fisco, so that's where we should go.
I think we should first try to locate the signal from the submersible. I seem to remember there's a radio mast on Isla Watchet. Perhaps I can manipulate the transmitter so that our sonar will recognize the signature of the submersible.
By then, Donna will be long gone. No thanks.
I say Isla Watchet.
Bozo is the captain, and he wants to go to Fisco too, right?
We can head for the polar ice cap as far as I'm concerned. Just as long as you finally agree on something.
Enough. I will decide where we're going.
Rufus, those aren't the navigation controls. That's my ear hair remover.
Ah.
Ну, почти. Так, что есть что? Катер. Господи. И завис, да? Он сейчас не тормозит. В игру захожу, он тормозит. Что-то не так с этим рыбаком. Магия, да, магия. Ну, работай давай. Главное, что стрим не лагает. И это хорошо. Игра зависла. Это как Барт, ну да. Где ты? Где ты? Я бегу за тобою. Она только загрузилась и вылетела. Ну, ладно. Окей. Нагружает 90% видехи. Да-да-да. О, че. Это вообще откуда? Надо было сохраниться. Ну, кто же знал? Давай так попробуем. Я не уверен, может быть из-за субтитров.
Well then, let's do it.
Сейчас быстренько промотаем.
What just is that? I'm these and they call him Rufus. Hey, no, is that oh a egg? So, no, wait, you're
Зибель-зубель.
Zubel. You're no, I have just one. Well, hey, I told you need to fish on. We look how did that?
Это мне напомнило стрим у Тантоса, когда он проматывал диалоги в Аркануме.
Now, that's enough. So ouch. And what? There's turners. Oh, what the? Oh, you come with we. I mean, how?
Это не то, что должно быть на моем стриме.
Why but she leave.
Эту мелодию можно поставить там, не знаю, на сообщение или на звонок.
Oh my. That means I just...
Rufus! What have you done to Garleth and to Lieb?
I just...
What?
Yes, just you, but I can...
Oh,
Don't I?
what do you say?
That's...
Hey.
You did it, you and you big fat...
But...
You big fat. Ты большой и толстый.
But what? But I...
This have... A little... Somebody never did...
What?
Next week, but we...
Why?
A little and you little...
Да ёкарный бабай. Блин.
Oh, so that we could...
Зараза.
But I... It... Oh, but... It... Oh, but...
But what?
But...
What's the if I now...
Trust me.
Just like you... So... You make it like... I've got if I would like...
But...
I most but her...
Вот как раз таки сейчас на весь экран. Придется просто переключить. Ну, давай, ну. Руфус, не упрямься.
Rufus!
I will... What?
No, yeah.
So... It's calling.
Кстати, темные деньки настали
Last, what?
If I was her...
Where
в
are we
этом,
going anyway?
My donor
на черном рынке.
I think
We just...
Мы, наверное, отправимся сюда, на ближайший остров. Кнопки неактивны. Окей.
What? That's supposed to be the pole? Lonzo puts more ice in the drinks when he wants to save alcohol. What a disappointment.
Полярная звезда в виде сетки.
Wow. The last time I could see the stars this clearly in Kuvak, I was 9. I probably shouldn't have removed the filter from the town's trash-burning generator. The sign is bigger than the pole. He obviously thinks he's the coolest. Plus, minus, plus. What is that supposed to mean? I must say, I'm nonplussed. This is almost as exciting as a pirate treasure. Not that I was expecting a pirate treasure. It never snowed in Kuvak. When I wanted to rub snow in Wenzel's face, I had to lure him into Tony's freezer under some pretext. This could be useful. I'll take it.
Снег в кармане, отлично.
Oh, crap. The water tap is frozen. So much for my idea of a skating rink. He obviously thinks he's the coolest. I could really use a torch like that. But to get it, I'll need something to melt the ice. Some sort of, I don't know, portable fire. Bummer.
Переносной огонь.
Oh, crap. The button is frozen. No wonder the pizza guy never showed up. All shipshape, mate?
Actually, the correct address would be Captain.
Yeah, we can talk about your promotion later. First, I've got a couple of questions. Can't this tub go any faster? We'll never catch up to Donna Gold this way.
That's no way to talk about my trawler. She's one of the most reliable freighters on the Rust Red Sea. She may not look like much on the outside, but...
But oh, her inner beauty! Sorry, Bozo, but I overheard Tony often enough trying to set up her cousins with someone. I notice right away when someone's trying to sugarcoat a slug.
She's not a slug.
She's big boned, that's all.
What good is the fastest vessel if we don't even know where our target is?
That's beside the point. We used the same fine line to fix up Dottie May and Broomstick Budwin. 4 weeks later, everyone called him Vacuum Hose Budwin. So, what do we know now?
I think Goal is right. We should visit Porto Fisco first.
I don't know. That's where Janosch was headed too.
But that's good. He might be able to help us.
In what way? Is the indentation in your chair not wide enough? Or do you need someone who sorts your chip crumbs by flavor?
You shouldn't underestimate him. In times like these, people will transcend their own limits.
Obviously, he started with his trousers. Do I get to steer too?
I don't know. Do I get to run around like a madman then and get us involved in a series of disasters?
Was that a yes?
That was a go jump in the lake.
You know, I think there's something wrong with your heating.
If you're cold, have a sip of tea. But be careful. It's scalding hot.
Yeah, carefulness is grossly overrated. I have never been careful, and look where it got me.
Давай, Кэл. Хорошо доработать.
Back to work, sailor.
Hey, I'm still the captain of this ship.
Say what? This is outright scrutiny.
Mutiny. No screw.
Just stay focused, sailor. Just because there's a woman on board, we must not allow our thoughts to wander.
Так. Мы можем перемещаться, конечно. Попробуем сначала с этим разобраться.
What kind of tea is this, anyway?
Kidney tea. It warms you up, and it's good for your bladder, but you shouldn't drink too much of it.
Why? I have an extraordinarily large bladder.
Careful. Tea's hot.
Did I just hear a challenge?
No,
Oh! Ouch! Ooh! Darn it.
I warned you. Careful.
Did I just...
No.
Oh!
Руфус вообще ничего не учит.
I warned you.
Постоянно забываю вот это все написать. Дайте мне тогда пару секунд. Это где-то здесь было. Давай, работай, работай, ну. Ух ты ж, ну не это же, ну. Блять, и закрыл его. А ты, наверное, пойдешь в бан. Ну все, до свидульки. Эх.
She's cool. She's right for me. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Except for the fact that you steered us straight into the eternal ice.
At least I didn't steer us into an iceberg.
But you did!
Yeah, and why can't I remember that?
Probably because you were hit on the head by a refrigerator when the polar bears attacked us.
Huh, I seem to have missed a few things.
You certainly did. It was pretty cool.
It really is very cold here.
You weakling. Can't you even stand a little cold?
Yeah, more than you.
Oh, really?
Really?
There's only one way to find out.
Ice swimming!
Ice swimming? Wait, that's dangerous. Hey! Why am I getting so upset? I can still dream of my happy place. Happy, happy, happy.
I said no icebergs below the belt!
Can't help it if you mumble. Hey, Bozo, you should check your propeller. Some lunatic tied a penguin to it.
No problem. I'll take care of it later.
But be careful, you might ruin our slide.
What are we doing here anyway?
Shouldn't you know the answer to that, as you're the one who guided us here?
Yes, but, I mean, you know how things are. Every task breaks into subtasks, which in turn break into more subtasks. It's easy to get lost somewhere in there.
Ah, I see.
Have you seen the stars?
Focus on your job instead, Mr. Head in the Clouds.
I have to defend Rufus. Once upon a time, seafarers used to orient themselves by the stars.
Exactly. I wanted to orient myself by the stars, and not be enchanted by their twinkling. On we go.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Без понятия.
Doc looks tired. Unfortunately, the sleep inductor I hammered on all night still isn't finished.
Ah, Rufus. Found any trace of that submersible yet?
I'm working on it. And you're really sure you can put Goal back together?
Of course. I just need the third cartridge.
The one that's in Donna's implant?
Exactly. The rest will be child's play. Although the sea is anything but calm, perhaps I should think about adding some stabilizers to the bone saw. Would you happen to know if Goal is a hemophiliac?
I know you can do it.
Гемофилия, проблемы со сворачиванием крови, господи. Сворачивание кровью. Весь свернулся в кровь и все. Еще не придумал как.
Have you got any idea how we might capture Donna?
I suggest we travel to Isla Watchet. There's an old radio mast there. If we modify the transmitter just a little, we might be able to track the submersible.
Isla Watchet. Now that sounds inviting.
I hope you're wearing your long johns. The island lies in the center of a permanent storm system.
Oh, come on. I'm not afraid of a little bit of weather.
But you should be. Remember, you'll be working on electrical installations on top of a radio mast in a thunderstorm.
Oh, so what? You wouldn't believe all the hazard warnings I've ignored so far.
3.
I'll carry on then.
Keep me posted.
Так, а что у нас еще есть?
What are you making?
Iced tea.
The tea was against the cold.
So, I don't believe in wasting food. And I still had to watch you throw away the fries I stuck up your nose during the night. Now it should be all right.
Don't do it. The tea is...
Hot? Hardly.
No, I mean it's also... weak.
Uh-oh.
Отлично.
It's true what they say. You just can't stop the melting at the poles. I'm sure he won't mind. Not before he's washed his hands, filthy pig. It doesn't make much sense, but maybe another one of my brilliant puns can break the ice. What a terrible audience.
Так, шланг замерзший, и он здесь нам не нужен, насколько я понимаю. Пора отправляться в следующую точку. Окей. Господи, что за звуки такие страшные. Отлично, просто отлично. Шикарно.
Lousy weather. We should make sure we finish up here as quickly as possible. The crust on my overcoat is starting to dissolve. The diesel is leaking out of the generator's exhaust pipe. Astounding. A closed sewage system. Here's a tank for diesel. Ouch! Ah! As long as the generator is on, it's too hot to fiddle with. I'll have to put it out of commission somehow.
Ты сахар с собой не взял?
It drives a pump that removes the leaking diesel from the water. Wait a minute. The diesel is leaking out of the generator's exhaust pipe. Astounding. A closed sewage system.
Чего?
It drives a pump that removes the leaking diesel from the water. Wait a minute. The diesel is leaking out of the generator's exhaust pipe. Astounding. A closed sewage system. Here's a tank for diesel. Ouch! Ah, as long as I'll have to...
Понял. И... Это тайна третьей планеты. Забыл, как его звали. Насос?
Only oily water comes out of the tap. Oh, great. This is the perfect place to fill containers with water or to be hit by lightning.
Одно из двух.
I found the problem. The transmitter is broken.
Then what are we waiting for? Off to dock with it.
She's cool. She's right for me. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Boring. What are we doing here anyway?
Don't worry. It's all part of the plan. So much thunder in the air.
Don't pee your pants. The chances of being struck by lightning are about as high as winning the lottery.
Dak. Statistics are for people who don't want to take any risks.
True.
So how are we going to get this radio mast repaired?
Why are you asking me? You're supposed to be the tinkerer here.
Well, I am.
Oh, really? Then what's broken?
Well, the thingies here are really loose. and the electric shoes are mislaced and have an electric double knot on the the electro loop. I found the problem. The transmitter is broken.
Then what are we waiting for? Off to dock with it.
Why, Doc? I'm a tinkerer too.
And I always thought you could only break things.
Hey, watch out, or I'm gonna break your heart. I've got a plan. Can you stand on that plateau over there for a minute?
Well, why not? What could possibly be wrong with standing on an elevated platform in a thunderstorm?
So you'll do it?
Heavens no! How naive do you think I am? Next, you're going to put a bucket of water there for my feet. Or hand me an umbrella, Rufus. Just a moment.
Naive, bucket of water, umbrella.
You aren't planning to use me as a human lightning rod, are you?
No, I wouldn't dream of it.
All right, wait. Wouldn't dream of it. But when you're awake...
Too late.
Drat!
On we go.
I hope you know what you're doing.
The radio mast seems to mock the lightning, and that seems to make the lightning even angrier. Stupid weather. Well then, let's do it. Ow! Hey, babe. Got a light?
I've known you long enough to categorically answer that question with no.
И что я должен здесь найти?
All shipshape, mate?
Actually,
Yeah, we can talk about your promotion later. First, I've got a couple of... what island is this?
its name is actually Isla Watchet, but the sailors call it the Hellhole.
Oh, sounds exciting.
Not really. The island is really nothing more than another pile of junk protruding from the sea. It's only on the map because of the constant thunderstorms. Sailors should give it a wide berth, so you'd better hurry with your radio mast. The last thing we can use now is a crash.
That may be the last thing you can use. The last thing I can use is red beets and advice. Red beets and advice. So, what do we know now?
I think Goal is right. We should...
I don't...
But that's good.
In what way? Is the indentation in your chair, or...
Yeah.
Back to...
But,
Ah, Rufus. Found any trace of that submersible yet?
I'm working on it. I went to the radio mast. The transmitter is broken.
How do you know?
Oh, I found it lying at the foot of the radio antenna. It's fried.
So it is. You're right.
Oh, I know a fried piece of electronics when I see one.
Even when your signature is missing?
Can you repair it?
I already did.
Well, why did you take so long?
Mainly because of the lollipop stick that was stuck between the contacts. At any rate, the device is working now. All you need to do is mount it at the top of the radio mast.
Easy peasy. I can't get up the radio mast.
Can't help you there, I'm afraid. I've been working on a remedy for flat feet for years, but I can't get my hands on enough donated organs.
My feet aren't flat. It's the lightning. Every time I climb the mast, one of those meteorological bullies shows up and knocks me over the head.
Every time? You're more likely to win the lottery.
That would be more fun. What are we doing here again?
You just have...
Hooray! I'll carry on then.
Keep me posted.
Так, я так понимаю, нам нужен зонтик. Ну, едем тогда в Порто-Фиско. О, жесть. Это будет каждый раз?
So, that's Porto-Fisco, the former metropolis of the Rust Red Sea. A real dump, even by Deponian standards. And what is that awful stench? I like them. They're like me, always against the flow. Oh, that reminds me of my superb trick with the field kitchen.
Ну, по крайней мере, здесь ничего нет.
She's cool. She's right for me.
Слюнями не подавись.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
I'm bored. Didn't you promise me adventure and extreme maneuvers?
I didn't make any promises I actually meant to keep. What's that funky smell?
I hope it isn't you.
No, I think it's coming from that guy over there.
That's what I would have said in your place.
Yeah, to distract suspicion away from you.
Why should I? I smell fantastic.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
It's that bum
Subject
over there, no
closed.
doubt. I wonder who lives in that tent up there.
Probably another poor lunatic.
Yeah, lots of those around here.
Roughly 3 per trawler.
No sign of Donna Goal.
You aren't really making much of an effort, are you?
Hey, I'm saving my energy for upcoming challenges.
And what if the challenges don't come?
Trust me, they're on their way. They're massing for a surprise attack. In the end, all our plans will be foiled, and nothing but an extremely risky coup can save us.
And it always works like that?
Every time.
Cool.
On we go.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Come in, Rufus. I have been expecting you.
Excellent. My reputation precedes me.
Not at all. The crystal ball. Tell me of your arrival.
And it even knows my name?
Actually, I heard you humming your name in the entrance. But no matter. You are late, Rufus.
I was held up.
Yes, I also predicted that.
Which, strictly speaking, makes no sense.
One more thing. I am going to greatly resent that you stealing my bananas.
I don't want your bananas.
You will steal them nevertheless, believe me.
I really don't want your bananas.
Boring. Resign yourself to the inevitable and take the bananas already. They are tasty. Luscious banana.
Are you some sort of psychic?
I possess the third eye, yes, but I don't practice anymore.
Then I dumped the coffee grounds on the carpet in the anteroom for nothing?
Well, times have changed. Today, if you don't want to end up getting burnt at the stake, you're better off keeping dark forebodings to yourself. That's why I switch to couples counseling.
Say what? You foresaw that you would foresee bad times, and so you gave up fortune-telling?
No, I give up my job in time. Therefore, I will never foresee bad times. And what will never happen cannot be foreseen. However, I did foresee that I would give up my job for this reason.
I kind of wish I was back with Doc's time anomalies. You do couples counseling now?
Yes. For some reason, people are more receptive to bad news when it comes to their relationships.
Can you predict the lottery numbers?
I could.
Oh, come on. Tell me the lottery numbers.
No.
Хитрый, а, какой?
Will I succeed in saving the world?
The future is not yet written, Rufus, except in my journal, of course. I will be very busy next month, so I get a little ahead of myself.
Why do you live in a tent?
My customers expect a mystical ambience, it is also practical. In the event of a catastrophe, I can pack all my belongings together in a matter of minutes.
Wait, what sort of catastrophe?
Oops. The fabric of time is in constant motion. A veil lies across the future.
No.
Uncertainty plays naked on the bongos. There is no gasoline for Satinav's chainsaw. Ooh.
Hey, don't change the subject. What sort of catastrophe?
Ooh.
Oh, darn it. I don't want to bother you any longer.
I have seen it otherwise.
No way. My fate is in my own hands. Although they do look very useful.
Ah, it is time. The time of the great banana heist has come, as was foreseen.
You underestimate me. I can fight it.
А я где? А вот он где.
These tires are worn out and boring, but if they were burning... Looks like the Organon has sealed off the city. I would call that a challenge. Unfortunately, I have other problems at the moment. You got lucky, Organon. Somewhere back there, the last high boat to Elysium is at anchor.
Инвертор. Ага.
Rufus, have fire!
А на кой лек он, я не пойму.
He seems somehow familiar. Hey there, socially disadvantaged contemporary.
Is that necessary?
Why, isn't that the politically correct term? I especially didn't say rancid bum, although it was very tempting.
My name is Goon, and if you want to make fun of the homeless, you're in the wrong place.
Hey, don't worry. I'm a friend of the little guy.
The little guy?
Yeah, his name is Wenzel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I'd almost forgotten. The lower classes don't understand the language of the educated elite. Fortunately, I'm well versed in ghetto slang.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't do that.
Hey ho, my brother. What's up in the hood?
Please stop that. I haven't always lived on the street. I'm an academic.
Oh, yeah, now I understand. This is some sort of social experiment, right? You've disguised yourself as a tramp in order to study their customs.
Precisely.
Very clever. I almost fell for it, but not quite. I will admit, your stink is authentic. But as far as your behavior goes, there's a lot to improve. I'm very familiar with the habits of the average hobo. I could teach you a few things if you'll answer a couple of questions in return.
But...
No objections. I insist. You look hungry.
I am. For months, I've been living off the algae that grow on the quay wall. My gums are bleeding, but what else can I do?
I see you're making an effort, but just because it's pathetic, that doesn't make it, bum style. So what do bums eat?
Whatever they can find, I'm afraid.
No, wrong.
Last week, I even nibbled off the scabs from a discarded bandage.
No. I said wrong. No, bums eat shoes.
What?
Shoes. Everyone knows that. Amateur.
Все еще голоден?
Are you still hungry?
Yes. Do you have anything for me to eat?
Now that's the way I like it. Begging is very authentic.
But I'm really, really hungry.
No, don't overdo it. First, internalize this lesson. Okay, I'll explain how to eat a shoe later. Oh, what is that horrible smell? Oh, how insensitive of me. That's you. Don't you think you're overdoing it a bit?
Very funny. You don't exactly smell of orchids yourself.
Hey, stay in character, okay? A bum like you doesn't even know what orchid dahlias are. So keep it cool, okay? Is that your umbrella?
Hey, hands off! It's the only thing I still own. The weather here on the quay can sometimes be quite unpleasant.
Don't worry, I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm just going to make a couple of modifications. It looks too new.
You think so? Even though it was struck by lightning the other day?
There, that should do.
But now it won't protect me from the rain at all.
Yeah, don't be so ungrateful. I'm helping you stay in character. Can I borrow your umbrella?
Are you crazy? First you break it and now you want to take it away from me?
Well, if it's broken, then what do you need it for?
As a prop for my role.
Okay. How about a deal? I'll give you something to eat, and you give me the umbrella. Agreed?
You would really do that for me?
Of course. I told you I was a philanthropist. We could practice a little freestyling. As a resident of the ghetto, you only have to master one instrument, the beatbox.
Beatbox?
It's very simple. Like this. Achoo, achoo, achoo. And now, you.
Achoo, achoo.
Rufus got the groove. Rufus got the groove, yeah. Who's cooler than a platypus in hibernation? Who kicks ass in any situation? Who makes ladies faint and shriek? Can't be copied, he's unique. It's Rufus. Yeah, Rufus. Who's got style? Who is cooler? Who can fool her? Who's the ruler? Who is daring, never queasy? Who will soon be in Elysee? Rufus. Yeah, Rufus.
Baum. Baum.
Hey.
What? Huh?
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I thought I'd build in a break.
You know, that's not thinking. That's pushing yourself into the spotlight. I mean, apparently there's no point in trying to teach you to freestyle. Too bad that was one cool song, you bum. You didn't happen to see a submersible go by here?
No, sorry. I left my snorkeling gear in my winter house.
Oh, that's a pity. Oh, wait a minute! You don't have a winter home! That was sarcasm!
You're quick on the uptake.
Yeah, okay. No more sarcasm, all right? Bums, don't use sarcasm. Can you tell me a few things about Portofisco?
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How do I get to the Upper Ascension Station?
You can't. The Organon has sealed off all the routes to the Ascension Customs.
How do I get to the...
You can't. The Organon...
Do you know where I can find the rebels' secret hideout?
Huh? Sure. The entrance is right here in the sewers.
No, I meant the secret hideout.
I only know this one here.
Сойдет.
Isn't Portofisco also an Organon settlement?
It's even their central headquarters. Ulysses has his office right by the Ascension Customs of the Upper Ascension Station. It's always been the Organon's job to keep the Deponians away from the high boats. Now there's only one left, and they say it will be leaving the planet very soon. Who knows? Maybe then the Organon will finally disappear from Portofisco. Then all of Portofisco will make a great leap upwards.
Yeah, more than you think.
Pardon me?
It's boring, I think.
I can't say I found the story all that boring.
Okay, let's change the subject. This place is somehow depressing.
Yes, I can understand that. Portofisco has depressed me my whole life long.
Yes, but you aren't that important, so it isn't as bad for you. Smell you later. And remember what I taught you.
Sure thing, my brother.
Oh, and, okay, wait. One more tip. Nobody likes a smartass. What a waste. That could have been turned into a fantastic escape mechanism. Or a high-speed cheese grater. That's one of those handy slots where you can insert power inverters.
Да, easy-peasy.
It fits. This was bound to happen. The tank is empty.
Yes?
It's me, Rufus.
No, it's not. If you were Rufus, you'd know the secret knock.
I know it. It, starts with N, right?
Ha! Good luck.
Wrong, but
Wrong.
blast it!
Как сделать длинный?
Wrong, but
Wrong.
blast it! Plus minus plus. Wrong, but
Wrong.
blast it! Wrong, but
Wrong.
blast it!
Подожди. Плюс, минус, плюс. Значит, получается, надо суммировать. Так, что ли? Ну, какой в этом смысл? Один.
Wrong, but
Wrong.
blast it!
Два. Три.
Wrong, but
Wrong.
blast it!
Какой ляг мне факел вообще?
Go on. Accept your...
No!
Go on.
No!
That's the way. Submit to your fate.
Семейный психолог.
I see that...
Ha! Totally wrong. But since we're here, I don't want to bother you any longer.
I have seen it otherwise.
You look hungry.
I am. You don't happen to have anything edible on you?
Nothing suitable. No.
But I don't care what it is. I could eat anything.
No, wrong.
What do you mean, wrong?
You can't eat just anything. Bums eat shoes.
What?
Shoes, everyone knows that. Amateur.
Бадан.
You look hungry.
I am. You don't have. But I.
No, you. But what? Shoot. What's better than a mountain of tires? Right, a mountain of burning tires. The burning tire is sort of my heraldic animal. All that's missing are the vampire fangs.
Крышка горит. Че в кармане притащить, блин. Я хрен его знает.
Not necessary. He has his burning drum. It may be a bit over the top, but it has a lot more hobo style than this here.
С каждым разом все сложнее понять его логику. Харю дам. Харю. Только доперло. Ну ладно.
Bozo's trawler would seem a lot cooler if flames were flickering out of every opening. I'll keep that idea in the back of my mind for the furious finale. Bozo's trawler. I'll keep that. He invented the wheel and fire, but he never had the idea of combining the two.
Подожди.
Let's see if there's still enough diesel in the tank. Yep, full up. You should always hedge your bets. Here's a tank for... Ouch! As long as the generator is on, it's too hot to fiddle with. I'll have to put it out of commission somehow.
Отлично, опять.
Today is not your lucky day, Seagull. My people rummaged through every pile of garbage, but they found no trace of the girl.
She was here. Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. You appear to suffer from an inflated ego, just like your son.
Rufus is not my son. You can do whatever you want with him. But we had a deal. You wanted a tip, and I gave you one. Can I help it if your people are totally incompetent?
You are wasting my time. And I can't stand it when my time is being wasted.
Hey, you! Tone it down a bit. You're scaring the fish.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I want every nook and cranny of this junk pile turned inside out once more, and close off all access to the harbor. Even if a rat tries to get out of here, I want to know. That was Argus with his bloodhounds, so the Organon is already after us. Shh! He's right. We need to be careful. Fish bait fish. The Wenzels of the animal world.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I'm bowing before Neptune. Or, isn't that him?
What? Where? Are you mocking me?
Mocking, robbing, something like that, yeah.
Тут вроде этого говорит.
He's doing his best to seem relaxed, but my trained eyes see right through the charade. How's it going?
Shh! Stop raising such a ruckus.
Oh, let me worry about that. I'm not afraid of the Organon.
Good for you, but please go crow about that somewhere else. You're too noisy. You're scaring the fish.
Oh, get off it. You're afraid of the Organon, too.
Just get lost. I thought you said you weren't afraid.
That's right, I'm not.
Блин, тут какие-то варианты ответа, я не знаю что.
Are you still trying to tell me that you're not afraid of the Organon?
No, I'm not trying to tell you anything. I'm trying to be left alone. So, scram!
And the fact that the floating black market is under attack doesn't bother you?
Not in the least. The only thing that's bothering me is you.
If you're not afraid, then why did you stop fishing?
Guess why?
You're trembling all over. Your palms are sweaty. Telltale signs that you're scared.
Wrong! The problem's you. Whenever you're in the vicinity, all I catch is boots. So, scram!
Could you please catch a boot for me?
What a dumb thing to ask. If word gets around, they might boot me out of the fishing association.
Is that the biggest of your worries? The fishing association?
No, not with you around.
You can't do it, can you?
Not as long as you're standing there. You're wasting your time. A fisherman always keeps his cool.
This is a free country. I can stand wherever I want to.
Not on my pier.
I don't see a sign.
Well, maybe you need an extra pupil. A fish hook in your eye should do the trick.
Come on, I'll be quiet. I promise.
Even if I did believe that, although you keep proving the opposite, you're still unlucky. As long as you're standing here, I'll catch nothing but boots.
I won't go away until you catch me a boot.
You waiting for me to lose my patience? Don't make me laugh, you fidgety wimp. I'm a fisherman. I once solved Gilligan's Cube by just waiting until all the colors had faded.
Was that a challenge?
No, it was a demand for unconditional surrender.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I have never, ever given up.
Yeah, we'll see. Your feet'll rot before I lose my patience. Ha 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 ha! Told you so. You're no match for the patience of a fisherman.
How's it going?
Get lost.
Oh, come on. Catch me a boot.
Forget it. I'm a fisherman. I catch fish.
Any kind of fish?
Blackfish, bluefish, old fish, new fish.
Fish with laces?
Nope.
Oh, dang. I won't go away until you catch me a boot.
You waiting for me? Don't make me. I'm a fisherman. I once solved Gilligan's Cube by just waiting until all the...
Was that?
No.
I...
Yeah, well, your feet'll...
Мне тупо стоять, получается, надо сейчас, да?
Is this really necessary, Rufus?
You stay out of this. It's important.
Oh, good grief.
Нам очень нужен зонтик и ботинок.
Come on, Rufus. I'm cold.
Never.
Please, Rufus, I'm cold. Let's go.
Did you hear that? The girl's cold.
Nice try, buddy.
Rufus, I'm freezing to death.
Holy mackerel, you take care of the girl already? She's wearing nothing but PJs.
Tragic, isn't it?
Ужасно, правда.
Rufus, please.
Okay, okay. I give up. I can't bear to see her suffer. Here's your stupid boot. I hope it was worth it.
You see, Goal? I won! A worn-out boot! Impressive, huh?
My hero.
Так, у нас остался только магазин.
Why is the food bowl out here when the cat is locked up inside? Either someone is acting out their sadism, or the cat knows a secret way to get outside. That's Gilligan's cat. I wonder if it knows a secret way into the gadget shop. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty. Show Uncle Rufus the secret way into the gadget shop. It's not listening. Which is obviously due to the fact that cats, in general, have very poor hearing. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty. Look what yummies I have here. The cat doesn't seem to be interested in this.
It probably only eats tuna, spoiled beast.
Well, I think it's sweet. So small and so soft.
You're soft in the head.
Ну, может...
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty. Look what yummies I have here. The cat doesn't seem to be interested in this.
It probably only spoiled...
Well, I think it's so small.
You're soft in the head.
I'll try pushing it open.
The door was firmly locked.
Может, ботинок дать?
Cats may eat anything, but somehow I doubt this would tickle its fancy.
Тунца, да? Тунца захотела. Блин.
All ship-shape...
Actually...
Yeah, we can talk first. And here we are again, in the floating black market.
Something's wrong here. No lights. No drunks falling into the harbor. There should be a lot more hustle and bustle here.
See? No Rufus, no party.
Or maybe it's because of the Organon battleships my sonar is detecting.
No, I liked my version better. Back to work.
But,
found any trace of...
I'm working on it. The Organon has... So Argus is already hot on our trail.
That's a bad thing. The Organon always used to leave us alone here.
Don't worry, Doc. They'll pay for their misdeeds, for all the suffering and the damage they've caused.
I'm just wondering, do you think they will also pay for the damage you have done?
Sure. They will pay through their noses for their misdeeds and mine. I'll carry on then.
Keep me posted.
She's cool. She's right for me. Hey, Goal.
I feel wonderful.
Так.
I think I might have something for you to eat.
Really? Wow, I don't know what to say.
No, not so fast. I want to suggest a trade. I'll give you the food, and you give me your umbrella.
I don't know. It's the only thing I still own.
Oh, num, 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 num. Yummy food.
Oh, all right. Agreed. Hey, wait a minute. That's just a broken shoe.
Exactly. The appropriate food for a tramp like you.
What? But that's...
No. Thank me later. Bon appetit. I've got a plan. Can you stand on that plateau over there for a minute?
Well, why not? What could possibly be wrong with standing on an elevated platform in a thunderstorm? Next, you're going to put a bucket of water there for my feet. Or hand me an umbrella. Rufus?
Naive. Bucket of water. Umbrella.
Just a moment. You aren't planning to use me as a human lightning rod, are you?
No, I wouldn't dream of it.
All right, wait. Wouldn't dream of it. But when you're awake...
Too late.
Drat!
This is the perfect place to fill containers with water or to be hit by lightning.
А,
It is a conceivably stupid place to store my junk.
нам еще нужен тазик. Как его раздобыть? Надо разгадать шифер, да? Шифер. Шифер.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it! Три. 1 стук. 3 плюс 1, 4. 4 минус 3, 1. 1, 4, 5.
Hey, that was actually correct.
Of course it was correct, you dope.
Rufus, is that you? What are you doing out there?
What do I know? Maybe I just enjoy knocking.
Come on in. Janusz is expecting you.
То есть вы не могли просто поставить на дверь Яноша? И типа, чтоб я просто и мучился?
Rufus, pleased to see you.
Дельфины-убийцы?
Wow. What you built up here is... it's not all bad.
Yes, recruitment operations are running smoothly. I must have underestimated my charisma.
Or the fact that nobody likes being blown to smithereens.
Tony? You?
Rufus?
Ah, you seem to have met. Number 26. This is number 2, our spiritual guide.
Rufus is number 2? That must be a joke.
Yeah, why am I only number 2?
By now, we have won more than 25 people in our coach.
You mean 26?
Precisely. Although that is counting the 3 trained dolphins, actually.
And you're complaining about your number?
You're training dolphins?
That's my job here. Got a problem with that?
They are torpedo dolphins.
Ah, I can see how under Tony's care, even peaceful dolphins might be transformed into bloodthirsty implements of destruction. But what's the point of that? I mean, how can trained dolphins possibly help you to capture an elevator headed for orbit?
We've got to work with whatever we can get.
Which appears to be especially true for spiritual guides.
First, we were going for flying dragons, but that proved to be a fatal mistake. That's what I kept telling number 27, but he just wouldn't listen.
There's no more diesel.
Alas. Actually, we needed to run the turbine in the sewers. Luckily for us, the winds out there are offshore right now. As soon as the wind turns, the stinking here becomes unbearable.
The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no. Hey, you! Should Uncle Rufus teach you a couple of tricks?
Нет, 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 нет.
Oh, they're so happy. Sweet. Where did they get those uniforms so fast? Hey, Janosch.
Ah, Rufus, deaf to the organon and so on.
How did you manage to mobilize so many people in such a short time?
I think they are just used to having a planet under their feet. And I also promised them t-shirts with funny prints if we win.
What's Tony doing here?
You know number 26. She joined the rebellion because someone destroyed her hometown.
Yeah, I know. The Organon.
No, not the Organon. Somebody called Evan Bastard.
Never heard of him. What's up with those torpedo dolphins?
Cool, aren't they? If you need them, talk to number 26. But don't expect too much. I had to shell the torpedo equipment to order pizza for all of us.
You sold all the torpedo equipment?
Yes, in the gadget shop in the floating black market. The chopper mat gave me fireproof insoles as a bonus.
Who bought your torpedo equipment?
The chopper mat, just in time before the chop closed.
Donna is hiding underwater.
I almost wish I hadn't sold the torpedo equipment. On the other hand, the pizza was very good. Melted cheesy with the pepperoni.
Isn't it a little too risky to operate directly under the nose of the Organon? Oh, speaking of which, you got a booger there.
A booger? Ooh, icky, icky, icky. But that is exactly the point. You can't see right under your nose, and down here in the sewers, nobody wants to smell either. We are even almost out of air fresheners.
Oh, I'm off to hunt submersibles.
I wish you luck. Vive la revolution.
Это ходячий Ленин.
Why do the dolphins look so sad?
They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
My Dolphinese is so accent-free, it leaves them speechless. I'm not surprised she came crawling back to me. Well, bad luck, Tony. I've got a real girlfriend now. Well, well, look who came toddling after me. See? You've never been able to resist my animal magnetism.
Keep it short, okay? I have a job to do here that needs my total concentration.
Guarding dolphins?
Keeping down my lunch.
What are you doing here anyway?
I could ask you the same thing. Didn't you want to go to Elysium with that Gloria?
Her name is Goal.
And where is Goal? Has she already succumbed to one of your brilliant maneuvers? Did you accidentally toss her out of a burning hot air balloon?
Far from it. It was an escape pod.
Or did you saw her into pieces?
Not literally. Goal is waiting outside, and she's in good health. At least 2/3 of her.
One can only feel sorry for her.
How did you get here? You didn't know what to do with yourself without me.
Well, I woke up one morning and was amazed to discover that there wasn't a single fire to extinguish in the whole house. I didn't have to repair the roof, scrape toothpaste off the heater, doctor any wounded neighbors. It wasn't even necessary to shoo a GNU out of the kitchen.
And then you felt a yearning for me.
And then I remembered that I haven't had a vacation in years. In Booza Westwalk, I heard rumors about a rebellion against the Organon. Apparently, that triggered my old rescuer syndrome.
You have a rescuer syndrome? If anything, you have a kidnap princesses and hurl fireballs at the rescuers syndrome.
Call it what you want. I just thought my experience in recovering the victims of explosions could be useful.
Hey, so you do owe some of your skills to me.
I can't argue with that.
Great to have you here.
Beat it!
Блин, Тони, тебе этот костюм идет.
Whether you believe it or not, I am the leader.
Oh, heavens. Just like in my worst nightmare.
Oh yeah, so you still dream of me.
I was in therapy because of that.
Well, as much as I'd love to talk about your fantasies of me, your dream man has an important mission.
Oh.
You won't believe everything that's happened to me.
Let me guess. You were almost in Elysium, and then your good nature got in the way once again.
How did you know that?
Because that's the way this conversation always goes. Next, I say, that's what you said the last time. And you say,
but it really happened that way this time.
Exactly. And even if you are about to say the opposite, you are never going to change.
But I have changed. Darn it. The dolphin pool needs to be cleaned again. Recruit.
Excuse me? I hope I misheard that.
But Tony, I am the leader here after all. I have to make sure that everything runs smoothly, and I can't show you preferential treatment just because we used to be together.
That is...
Is there a problem, Rufus?
I don't think you have your team under control, Janosch. Number 26 here actually attempted to contradict me just now.
Oh, is that the fact? I must say, number 26. If the boss gives you an order, then you must obey.
But...
No buts, recruit.
Oh, aye, boss.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I was wrong. This is a lot worse than my nightmare.
Oh, and by the way, I want my coffee black for the meeting, recruit.
You cannot be serious.
Janosch.
Recruit!
You're out of your minds. I am not your...
Recruit!
Oh, and don't spill any, recruit.
You're digging your own grave.
Yeah, whatever. It's worth it. Drop and give me 20, recruit.
Don't push your luck.
Hey, this is Civil War, Tony. Every little bit of flab on your thighs could mean the death of one of our comrades.
You miserable!
Uh-oh. And do you enjoy working under my wise leadership? I have a couple of questions about the dolphins.
No, you can't train them to sing karaoke with you.
Okay, so much for that idea. But...
Бляха.
Why are the torpedo dolphins so small?
Those aren't torpedo dolphins, you moron. They're their offspring.
Baby dolphins? Oh, how cute.
There. What was that?
What was what?
Your look. You had that look again.
I did not.
Get away from the pool.
Yes, all right, all right. The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no.
How is that?
Why do the dolphins look so sad?
They're different. I think they...
If those are torpedo dolphins...
No. Yeah, no.
Are you serious? Pizza?
No, there isn't any left.
Oh, darn it. If those are...
Not...
That's...
Janosch sold the torpedo equipment to pay for...
Are you serious?
No.
Oh. How did you wind up training dolphins?
I told them I used to live with a... Apparently, that qualified me.
I need the dolphin's help for my hunt.
No way!
Aw, Tony, please. This is important.
He's right, 26. Rufus needs your dolphins more than we do.
All right. But right now, you won't have much luck with them. They've been totally depressed all day.
Okay, I'll cheer them up. After all, I'm a great entertainer. Oh, look at me. I'm Tony. My hobbies are bitching, screaming, and training dolphins. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've still got it. You can't tell the difference from the original.
Maybe it would cheer them up if you slowly choked to death. They love physical comedy.
You know, I think we should change the subject. All this talk is making me hungry for tuna.
And my ulcer is acting up again.
I have to go. I have important things to do. Bleeding and whatnot. What? No cynical final remarks?
I thought I'd try something else. I hoped maybe it would make you disappear faster.
Heh, didn't work, did it?
Nope.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver. Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins. Darn! My plan obviously needs a little polishing. You even have a kitchen?
Certainly. We have to supply our troops somehow.
Wow! That's more than I would have expected of you.
What do you think? We aren't just playing around.
Would your new friend like an orange juice, Janos?
Not now, Mama.
Hello?
Oh, hello! Another new face. Are you one of Janos's little friends?
Hey, listen. I'm the leader of a rebellion against the Organon.
Of course you are. Would our brave leader like an orange juice?
Maybe later. You wouldn't happen to have any cat food?
I'm sorry, my boy, no. I wanted to make some earlier, but the nice young lady pointed out to me that the baby dolphins aren't part of the supplies.
What nice young lady? Hey, you! Should Uncle Rufus teach you a couple of... Oh, they're so happy. Sweet.
Банан?
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins. Darn! My plan obviously needs a little polishing. That would be really funny. But as long as there's still a chance that I'll think of something funnier, we'll consider that Plan A, point 5. Yeah, that's funny. It's still not funny enough. This calls for my keen sense of intelligent entertainment.
Так, колесо сюда, банан сюда.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
The idea was good, but
Rufus'
arms were too short.
Huh? Who said that?
О, это вот эта отсылка, прям отсылка. Что такой живец?
Yeah, it's still not fun. This calls for my...
The idea was good.
Huh?
Не хватает ингредиентов.
Salana iyong ayeses.
What was that?
What do you think? I speak Dolphinese.
Save your breath. They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
Так и не понял, что она делает, ну ладно. Ну, у нас есть канистра.
Only oily water comes out of the tap, and there's enough of that everywhere around here. Only oily water comes out of the tap, and there's enough of that everywhere around here. Here's a tank for diesel. Ouch! Ah! As long as the generator is on, it's too hot to fiddle with. I'll have to put it out of commission somehow. The good old banana in the exhaust trick. Here's a tank for diesel, but without tools, I can't get it out.
Каких еще инструментов?
That is probably the most boring container for but it's better than nothing. All I need now is a way to get the diesel out. Only oily water, and there's a... The burning tire, all that's missing. The burning tire is sort of my herald. All that's missing. Ouch! Ah, this isn't gonna work. If this is supposed to be some sort of weathering, I managed to hook this. I can barbecue late on the globe. But as long as the...
What have you got there? Are those new supplies?
Maybe. Can you prepare anything out of this?
But of course, it will only take a moment. Here you are.
They look just like they did before.
Yes, but I removed the seeds.
Oh.
Heavens, Rufus. Are you still in the habit of dragging around every piece of junk you find?
And are you still in the habit of rising from the sea and trampling coastal cities? A wise general like me has to know how to delegate, but not necessarily to such incompetent rank and file. The baby dolphins have their pool right next... Isn't that a little unsafe? They make...
If anything happens, I'm serious. I will...
that wasn't... Here, fishy fishy! They seem to really love the bait. Sweet. I should keep that in the back of my mind, in case I ever want to teach them a trick. Somehow, I don't think that will cheer them up. The banana is the clown among tropical fruits. If I use it cleverly, I'm sure I'll be able to bring a smile to the dolphins' little faces. The tank is as empty as my... Where am I gonna get diesel now?
Там вода, здесь канистра. Нам нужен еще шланг, наверное, да? Где мне его достать? Точно. Идеально.
With a hose like this, I could siphon all that's missing. I should be able to siphon off some yum! Tasty. Now I need to hurry and find a proper container. It's all running into the sea. That is probably the most... But it... Here's a tank for diesel, but without tools, someone else will have to repair that. I can't take care of everything. Now the diesel is too bad the generator's no longer running to make the pump work.
А. Канистра уже у меня, отлично.
There, the tank is full again. Time for a little turbine action.
Кто вообще, блин, поставил турбину, подвесив его на трубе с канализации?
Where does that terrible stink come from? All hands to the air freshener, please!
Huh, willow. What was that goal said? Willows are especially dangerous. Good thing they're out of maple and rhododendron. The dolphins still seem to be depressed. I have to find a way to cheer them up. But as long as my stuff doesn't stink, it smells like Oopsie. There, I just did a little more honest work. But as long as
Ну, я вообще без понятия. Мне нужен этот тазик. Ну, как этот тазик забрать, я не знаю.
I can think of thousands of funny tricks, but none that are spectacular enough to prove my superior skill as a trainer.
Ну.
What a waste. That could have been turned into a fantastic escape mechanism, or a high-speed cheese grater. That's one of those handy slots where you can insert power inverters.
А, это шлюз, который открывает... А, понятно.
The stink is authentic. You have to give him that. The stink is... You have to...
Не ему. Ну, кому тогда?
Oh no, it croaked. Here, have an air freshener tree.
And what am I supposed to do with that?
It's a polite way of saying you don't smell so good. Goal already smells nice enough. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
I feel wonderful.
Да, нам надо что-то сделать, но что сделать, я не знаю. Логично.
Baby goal!
What was that?
That's my new jingle.
Needs a little bass if you ask me. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
And how? Isn't it fantastic here?
Yeah, well, if you're into squalor.
I think it's wonderful.
Says the woman with brain damage. Janosch is having torpedo dolphins trained in his rebel camp.
How cute!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so. But where will we get the pink bows?
I haven't got that far yet. What's that?
I hope it isn't.
No, I think...
That's so sweet. But I must smell terrible. I haven't brushed my teeth today. And if you don't do that 3 times a day, bacteria will form in your mouth.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever. And on weekends, they meet with the Yeti and put addictive substances into adhesives.
But there are addictive substances in adhesives.
Oh, poor Goal. Poor gullible Goal. You coming with me to the fortune teller? He lives in the tent.
Fortune teller. Wow. What are we waiting for? Last one, there's a rotten egg. Next year already?
So it is written. It's because of the head. Heralds need to breathe too. Oh, there he is.
Hey, what were you two talking about?
Nothing. Let us begin. So, what do you want?
How do I prevent Goal from marrying Cletus?
What? You aren't a couple? This is couples counseling. I only answer questions relating to your partnership.
Oh yeah, let me rephrase that. What does our future together look like?
Tricky. I should ask the ball. I see. That you still have a long, difficult path before you.
Before us? Don't you mean behind us? Are you holding the ball the right way around?
I think so. At any rate, there is an arrow on the bottom. This side up, it says here.
Oh, wow, Rufus. So there's still a long road ahead of us. That's great, as long as we're together.
Will we find Donna Goal in time?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. Will Goal and I ever really get together?
A good question. I see. You will undergo painful changes. Before you get together, you both must first come to terms with yourselves.
Wow. Have you ever thought about selling embroidered pillows? They would sell like hotcakes.
И ты прячешь этот шар.
Are we gonna survive all this?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. What does the future hold for our health?
I see. Oh my goodness. That is terrible. How can anyone survive that?
What? What do you see?
You don't want to know. Believe me, I must urgently advise you to stay as far away from each other as possible.
Never! We will always be there for each other, won't we, Rufus?
Ничего не ответил.
What will happen to Deponia?
I don't
Let me rephrase that. Where will we grow old together? On Elysium?
Well, that should be simple to answer. I see. Huh? What's wrong? The ball suddenly went dark. Very strange.
That must be because the ball is showing scenes that aren't suitable for youngsters, or we're taking a romantic walk at night. In any case, it's a good sign. I'm sure of it.
And,
I don't
let me rephrase that.
Привет, Нира.
Will we be rich? Lottery winner rich?
This is a trick, huh? Well, all right. I'll see if I can perceive anything in the ball. I see that you will be rich.
Oh yeah, I knew it!
Rich in experience. Provided you survive all this.
What more can one wish for?
A tip on the lottery numbers, maybe?
But the ball will say no more.
This is all humbug. You're holding the ball upside down.
I'm afraid not. Here, you are welcome to take.
There's one thing he didn't foresee, the consequences of wearing hats. Yeah, I believe you. Let's continue.
Gladly.
Подожди.
I'm here.
She actually seems to believe this crap.
Shh! I want to know what happens next.
Yeah. Let's continue.
Gladly.
You know what? Let's end the session. This is...
Come back once you've reconsidered.
Hey, Goal.
And isn't it?
No sign of Donna Goal.
We can do this!
Did I ever say anything to the contrary?
Not you. But Doc was mumbling earlier that it makes no sense to look for a submersible on land.
Yeah, well, Doc is completely clueless.
It sounded logical.
You know, logic is for people who are too lazy to aimlessly try things out. You coming with he lives...
Wow. Last one.
Меня есть одна идея. Надо попробовать.
One should... Oh, there he is.
Ah, this is all hot.
Here.
Where have you dragged me to this time? And who's that with the pipe?
That's the seer.
Seer?
Him, actually.
Oh, I sense a new aura.
And you're about to sense a whole lot of pain. I'm not interested in listening to some esoteric hippy-dippy nonsense.
It's more like couples counseling.
Like what?
Come on, it'll be fun. And I was about to ask a new question. What was that about our future together again?
I see. That you still have a long, difficult path before you.
This is humbug. Let's get out of here.
Now, just a minute. What was that about our getting together?
Before you get together, you both must first come to terms
Блин, те же самые ответы. Тут еще что-то должно быть.
This guy is starting to drive me crazy! May I slap him?
Yeah, that would be fun. But, hold off on that for a sec. Ah, this is all humbug. You're holding the ball upside down.
My word. If I had been forced to listen to that drivel for another second, I would have blown a fuse.
Come see me again soon, but take your time about it.
Что-то пошло не так. Тут явно можно что-то узнать можно.
Hey, Goal. You coming?
Last one.
One for all. There he is.
Ah, this... Now this time... And here comes... What was that about?
I see. That you still have a long, difficult path before you.
This is... Let's get out of here.
No, just... What was that?
You...
May I slap...
But, what was that about our wealth?
Oh, you will be rich. Rich in experience, provided you survive all this.
That's enough. I can't take any more of this.
What?
How about now? We want to hear lottery numbers. Otherwise, I'll tell you what I can read from entrails.
Oh, wait a moment. I haven't said everything yet. The ball isn't telling me the numbers, but it says they are written in the stars. That is bound to help you. Please, don't hit me.
Huh. If this tip doesn't pay off, you'll be seeing stars. I promise you that.
Звезды, говоришь?
The guru said the lottery numbers were in the stars. I wonder what he meant by that. Ah, maybe he meant that. Guru was right.
4, 8, 15, 16.
Now I'm almost sorry about what I scribbled on his
4,
diploma
8,
in the
15,
anteroom.
16. Как там? 32, 43, что
Guru
ли?
was right.
23, 42. Господи. Вот это вот отсылка, я понимаю. Вот это сильная отсылка.
Guru was right after.
Хрен с чем споришь. Но зачем мне билеты? В смысле, выигрышный номер. О, Руфус. Ладно, я думаю, на этом интересном месте можно на сегодня остановиться. Остальное мы продолжим уже завтра. Господи. Нет, это было сложно. Это было сложно и одновременно и весело. Вот. Ладно, надо поесть. Надо поесть. На этом пока что все. Продолжим завтра, надеюсь, по обычному графику, а не по моему. Вот. Поэтому пока что все. Всем спасибо. Всем доброй ночи. Пока-пока-пока.
Смотреть мне противно на ваши заботы, что не мыта посуда и в трубах засор. Все это нелепо, вы вспомните предков, что прожили в мире, где мусор смрад. Но исчезла надежда, он смахнул пыль с одежды, хитер и красив, с прической крутой, съела смелость в его глазах, отбросив былого прах. Живите и дальше, а мне уж пора, хуза, давно уж пора. Как спето в легендах, герой милосердный спас юную деву от жуткой судьбы. Верхом на коне, с врагом на хвосте, закрыл свою даму в закатном огне. И от вечного сна пробудилась она